Hello, I'm Jacob and you're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very cool piece, and that is the North American Arms Sidewinder. I've had this pistol since it came out. I pretty much jumped on it, and I've had some fun with it, as you'll see here. But today I want to do a long-term review after carrying this little revolver for quite a while. Talk to you about what I like and what I love. Before we get too deep into that, there are a few links in the description box below that show how this channel is made possible. That would be through my website, beachandtactical.com, where I hand make custom tactical and practical gear, rifle slings, gear slings, etc. Also, I do have a Patreon where you can support this channel directly, and patrons do have some special benefits. I'll be doing a new video on some of those benefits here soon. And I do have an Amazon store where I list gear that I have personally used, tested, and most of which I currently own that I completely stand behind. Cut through the BS. If you're shopping for a significant other, for yourself, and you want to see a place that only has proven quality gear, that Amazon store is the place to go. So please check those out. So let's get into looking at this little pistol up close here and do a little bit of shooting. So one of the coolest things about the North American Arms Sidewinder is its size. At 7 ounces and just being as small as can be, it is a very, very neat little pistol. And one of the important things about the pistol is you'll notice that in between the rounds, it has these notches. Those notches are for the hammer to ride in when you carry the pistol. So you take the pistol to half cock, you rotate them in, and you drop the hammer right in that notch. And I think that that is ingenious because it leaves these single action pistols very simple, very reliable, and very easy to do a really nice job of machining on with, you know, with no issues. The more complicated you make a gun, the more time it's going to take to machine it properly. One of the best things about the North American Arms is they do such a good job of machining and fit and finish. So with the Sidewinder, let's see here, you bring this old girl to half cock. It's hard to do with one hand. Let's see here. And you, maybe I can just do this. Bring it to half cock, okay? Push the cylinder, pull the pin forward, pop the cylinder out, insert your rounds. Today we're just gonna be shooting 22 long rifle. This pistol's very small. The recoil really doesn't matter with 22 long rifle. With 22 Magnum, it does. So now I'm going to drop, come on. I'm gonna drop the hammer on the safety notch here. And there is zero chance, realistically, of this pistol going off. It is completely safe to drop in your pocket or wherever else. How I've been using this pistol is sometimes when I go on runs, I'll throw it in my pocket, maybe for a little bit of deterrence, dog defense, whatever else. And when I go to swim parks, I throw it in a plastic bag, a really nice plastic bag, and I throw it in my swim trunk pocket. And it's great for that. So without further ado, let's see how it shoots. So what we are talking about shooting today is an extended gun Skeletarget. It's actually my last one. I like these a lot. As you can tell, we are very close to the target. You know, this is just about 10 feet. So a very close self-defense distance. I am not going to shoot rapidly. I'm going to shoot at a decent little pace. And I'm not going to shoot from a bench to show accuracy because it's really not what the pistol is for. We're just going to kind of look at accuracy, do a 5-shot group to kind of generalize what the pistol is about. So let's aim right at his nose. All right, you drop the cylinder, pop my empties out there. Come on, there we go. We are clear. Such a fun little gun, I'm telling you. Not my choice for hunting, but let's go check out that target. All right, so I was aiming at his nose. Sunk one into his nose. A couple were off. Now, one of the things that people don't realize is that is not a kill shot. That's probably not a kill shot. And these 2 rounds, it looks like it keyholed, but I don't believe it did. That's 2 rounds. Might not be a kill shot. Might have rotated into the eye socket. They're certainly going to disorient and deter an attacker, but with a motivated attacker, a lot of these aren't going to do it, but this one right in his nose, that will. Consider that we are very close and I took my time. This was a low stress shoot, but the problem with carrying this as either a primary or a backup self-defense firearm is if you don't understand and respect the limitations of carrying either 22 long rifle or 22 Magnum, it could potentially be more harm than good. This is certainly a last-ditch little setup, but let me just say, this thing is so much fun to shoot. Now, with the 22 Magnum cylinder installed and Hornady Critical Defense or Speer Gold Dot ammunition that is made for self-defense through a short-barreled revolver, you do get more energy, and it does make this a more capable firearm, albeit still extremely limited in its capabilities. What you also need to understand is that normal 22 Magnum out of such a short barrel is not going to perform better than 22 long rifle. So if you're in an area where it's hard to find Hornady Critical Defense 22 mag or Speer Gold Dot 22 mag, which in many areas it's very hard to find that ammo, might be better off just going for 22 long rifle. So who is this revolver for? I've carried it on and off, like I said, for years now. I love it. If you have to carry a firearm that's this size, you really have no other options except for to stick with North American Arms. I believe the number of people where that is their situation is almost non-existent. But if you appreciate a very well-made, beautiful little revolver that's a heck of a lot of fun to take out and shoot and to have competitions with family and just to enjoy, I think that you can't beat the North American Arms Sidewinder or any of the other North American Arms pistols because they're all great. One last thing before I let you go. My dad owns 3 revolvers from North American Arms. I will say that mine has the best trigger by a good margin. 2 of his have okay triggers, and 1 of his has a terrible trigger. Specifically, it's a North American Arms Earl. I know a lot of people are going to be saying that I'm testing accuracy at this distance and that's stupid when there's another guy shooting a North American Arms Earl at 100 yards. That is true. I mean, that's not really what these pistols are meant for, but that guy's a good shot, and that was some good shooting. But with my dad's North American Arms Earl, that ain't gonna happen. That trigger is terrible. I'm trying to talk him into talking to North American Arms about cleaning that up because they are a great company. I've talked to them personally. They actually gave me these grips at SHOT Show. Really neat people, and I think that they would hook him up on that. But what I'll do is, once he does talk to them, if they hook him up, I'll let you know on my Instagram page, The Preppers Bunker Outdoors. Make sure to check that out. And if they don't, I'll do the same. I'm about honesty here. I do like the company. I do. But if if I got something negative to say about them, I'm gonna say it. So thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you're thinking about going and picking one of these up, I believe with both cylinders now, they're about $380 to $400. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I paid closer to $500, which kind of hurts my heart at this point, but that's what happens when you buy a gun when it just comes out. So thank you for watching, and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. I don't think anybody else has done a video after carrying and using a pistol as much as I have here, because I think I've got probably over 1,000 rounds through this. A lot of people can say that. So anyways, have a blessed day. Talk to you.